Hey there, David March, recruiter and sourcer for big corporations and for agencies. And I help people get $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 positions with resume writing and resume building coaching calls. And in this video, I'm going to be doing a free training on how I write the executive summaries. And the executive summaries are really, really important because it's the first thing people see in the resume. And I like to say it's like the abstract summary of your two-page resume. So it summarizes the whole thing in a couple of lines. And I'm going to show you 4 different examples of how I made executive summaries. Now, in these executive summaries, there's a lot that goes into it. And what I've done previous to writing these things out is gone through different building blocks to create these summaries. So while the summary is short, there's actually a lot of work that goes into writing that summary. And essentially, these are like the 5 things that go into it. It's number 1, understanding your personality. And number 2, it's mapping out your skills and understanding transferable skills that you have, understanding your soft skills and technical skills. And it's looking at job descriptions to do market research, understand the business problems and the keywords, and it's also writing out quantifiable metrics in the resume. So again, I put this all together for you as my client when we do a done-for-you program. And I want to share 4 examples. So here it is. Here is the first of 4 examples. The first thing I do is I put the title of the position up front, and then I put the executive summary. And then you could always change out this title to match the position that you're looking to apply to. So first thing, I usually put a number of years so we could summarize that, so we can understand quickly how many years of experience you have, because of course years of experience is also a big piece in any job description. So you want to know how many years of experience a candidate has. This particular candidate is bringing 9 years of hands-on full stack experience with 5 years of leading engineering teams. I put in here the niche that he wanted: health tech, cybersecurity, compliance, and some of the businesses he's worked with. He's done a lot of B2B, B2C, SaaS. So that's what he's done a lot of his development on. We talked about some of the business challenges that a company would have that they would want someone like him for. One of the business challenges is they don't have anyone that can improve the people that they have on code reviews. So he's particularly good at coaching employees one-on-one and providing guidance on code reviews. Another thing he's really good at is ending decisions made in silos, which can create a lot of problems internally if decisions are made in silos. Right? You're really not very productive if decisions are made in silos. Another thing he does as a leader is develop a sense of ownership in the projects, the coding projects. And then finally, soft skill is demonstrating servant leadership principles in action. Right? It's more of a soft skill that goes along with technical skills. Another big piece as a leader for this client was working cross-disciplinary teams, working with different types of people: product managers, designers, QA, and In doing so, he had to manage stakeholder expectations. So trying to do that, he had to understand the roadmap progress, resource management, prioritization, and provide well-defined milestones, along with support and documentation. That's just a summary, the abstract summary of his resume. And the resume, you keep going down, there's a lot more information to support all these claims. But this is the first thing you're reading, and this is engaging you and encouraging you to keep reading, right? Because people always say you only have, 5-10 seconds to look at the resume. So this part is meant to engage you in the resume and look deeper down to see the details of what we just talked about. Moving further down here, this is another client I worked with. Another personality piece, big picture thinker, multifaceted team builder. Here is a really good quantifiable metric. Expanded Image Care LLC from 2 outpatient centers to 23. Good metric. Also, again, soft skills. Fosters relationships with diverse group of people based on trust and mutual respect. You want to look further into those things, right? You go into her resume, you get more details. Here's another executive summary. Good starting line is usually to put years of experience. Because, like I probably said before, big part of any job description is how many years of experience you have, how many years of experience you have in coding, how many experience you have in leadership, for example. Well, for this guy, this is more operational, and he has 10 years experience with operations, supply chain, technology. We had a great metric here too. He helped FAO Schwarz from 17 million to 23 million in 1 year, 1 fiscal year. And then from 22 to 2023, 23 million to 30 million, right? So there's a time aspect to that. There's a time aspect to it, and there's a metric, a money metric. Now, what are some of the business problems? Well, if there's some business problems relating to inventory flow, knowledge transfer, ERP management, this is the guy to speak to, right? He's created guidebooks, handbooks, and SOPs to help people address business problems with inventory flow. And then, even more, he's increased buy-in and encouraged buy-in over the period of a year with one-on-one meetings on the inventory flow process, on the ERP management, right? And that maximizes opportunities for cost savings and revenue growth. Another good soft skill, he's a passionate person. He inspires loyalty. And benefit of that, inspirational benefit of that, is that leads to employee retention, engagement, skill development training, and promotions for staff. Lastly, one of my favorite clients, mostly because I think leadership is such a big piece and organizations, and this client really exemplified transformational leadership. And so he's turned a toxic company culture into a thriving one with 95% employee engagement, increasing productivity and profitability. All right, here's a great metric. Group performance, medical group from 2.5 million in revenue, 19 million in 5 years. There's a time, there's a money metric. All right, what is he known for? He's known for transforming company culture, hiring processes, marketing, and centralizing operations. All right. Again, some great personality and soft skill pieces. Mission-driven strategist, compassionate communication, emotional intelligence, grit. All pieces that are more soft skills. Now, we'll go into the actual technical skills in another video, but the executive summary, again, it's going to encourage people to continue reading the resume, right? Because, like they say, there's only like 6, 7 seconds to read the resume. So this executive summary is going to capture your attention. It's going to get people to read more about the resume. So that is it for today's training on how to create an executive summary. If you'd like to know more about this and the processes I use to create this, you can give me a call and I can walk you through the building blocks for creating a great resume.